Shu Qi, adversity only makes the journey more complete. Shu Qi, with an unfavorable starting point, had to go through a very long road with a lot of effort to get to where she is today, one of the most talented actresses in her generation. She was born into a very poor family. The whole family never had a hearty meal. In her memory, when she was a child, the educational method she received from her parents was whipping. That was the reason why she was stubborn and often ran away from home. She moved to Hong Kong at the age of 17 to pursue a career in entertainment. Initially, she was enticed into being a sexy model, then deceived into signing a contract to appear in softcore adult films. She eventually came under the management of Hong Kong film producer Manfred Wong. Wong and director Wang Jing were the ones who paved the way for Shu Qi after that difficult time, starting with her role in Sex and Zen 2. After Sex and Zen 2, Wong felt that he should start directing Shu Qi towards true works of art. He asked director Derek Yee, who was preparing to make the film Viva Erotica, to cast her in the film. And that was truly a turning point in the actress's career. Step into acting. Viva Erotica 1996. Directed by Derek Yee, the movie is a satirical drama that explores the world of Hong Kong's erotic film industry, focusing on the artistic and personal compromises faced by filmmakers and actors during the 1990s. In Viva Erotica, Shu Qi played the role of Mango, a young and alluring actress who becomes involved in the making of an erotic film. Her character is initially perceived as a typical sex symbol, but the film allows her to develop a thoughtful and complex persona beneath the surface. Shu Qi's performance stood out for its emotional depth and nuance, portraying Mango as more than just a sex diva but as a sensitive and multidimensional individual navigating the challenges of the industry. She said this work realistically depicts a period of her life that she does not want to look back on. Shu Qi's portrayal of Mango was widely acclaimed and marked her breakthrough into mainstream cinema. She won both the Best New Performer and Best Supporting Actress awards at the 16th Hong Kong Film Awards for her role in this film. This role not only showcased Shu Qi's acting talent, but also challenged stereotypes about actresses in erotic films by presenting her character with dignity and complexity. The film and her performance are credited with redefining her public image and opening doors for her subsequent acclaimed work in both Hong Kong and international cinema. Love is Not a Game, but a Joke 1997. Released in 1997, it is a Hong Kong romantic comedy drama directed by Riley Yip. The film follows three friends who embark on a month-long contest to find and win the affection of a woman named Karen. The rules are simple. They cannot use media like television, radio, or newspapers to locate her. They must rely solely on their instincts and luck. The winner gains the right to pursue Karen freely, while the losers must withdraw. They used different methods to find Karen, but along the way, they meet other women who change their perspectives on love. The contest becomes less about winning Karen and more about self-discovery and unexpected romantic connections. In this film, Shu Qi plays a policewoman who is deeply in love with a triad member who does not return her affections. Critics have praised Shu Qi's performance as outstanding, highlighting a particularly memorable scene where she watches the object of her love from the shadows with tearful longing. Her performance earned her a nomination for Best Leading Actress at the 34th Golden Horse Awards. 1998 can be considered the peak of Shu Qi's early career. In this year alone, she starred in 10 films and continuously received major acting nominations for films such as The Storm Riders, City of Glass, Portland Street Blues. In particular, The role of Dao Baki, whose love turns to hatred in Portland Street Blues, helped her win the Best Supporting Actress award at the Golden Horse Awards, fulfilling her dream of winning an award in her hometown. Gorgeous 1999. Shu Qi plays the lead role of Bu, a young woman from a small fishing village in Taiwan. The story begins when Bu finds a romantic message in a bottle and travels to Hong Kong to meet its author, only to discover that it was written by Albert, a lonely gay man. Through a series of coincidences, Bu meets Chan, a wealthy recycling company owner. The film follows Bu as she becomes entangled in a light-hearted romantic adventure, ultimately falling in love with Chan amidst comedic and action-packed situations. Gorgeous performed well at the Hong Kong box office, making it a local box office success. Working with Hou Hsiao-hsien. Shu Qi's collaborations with Hou Hsiao-hsien have been pivotal in elevating her career from commercial cinema to internationally acclaimed arthouse films. Hou's direction, characterized by subtlety, long takes, and emotional restraint, has allowed Shu Qi to develop a more nuanced and mature acting style, earning her critical acclaim and prestigious awards. Their partnership is widely regarded as one of the most fruitful actor-director collaborations in contemporary Asian cinema. Millennium Mambo 2001. Set in Taipei at the turn of the millennium, the film follows Vicky, a young, beautiful, and aimless woman who narrates her own story from a vantage point 10 years in the future. Vicky's life revolves around neon-lit nightclubs, cigarettes, and alcohol. She is caught in an on-again, off-again relationship with Hou, a jealous and controlling slacker who constantly monitors her activities. Their toxic relationship is marked by cycles of separation and reconciliation, with Vicky feeling unable to break free. Vicky works as a club hostess to support herself and Hou. Through her job, she meets Jack, an older man who becomes her protector and confidant. As Vicky grows closer to Jack, she begins to contemplate a life beyond her destructive relationship with Hou, but remains uncertain about her own desires and future. The film explores Vicky's inner turmoil, her fleeting youth, and the search for meaning amid the urban alienation of contemporary Taipei. Shu Qi delivers a nuanced and introspective performance as Vicky, capturing the character's vulnerability, restlessness, and longing for escape. 3x 2005. The film is structured as an anthology, presenting 3 distinct love stories set in different eras of Taiwanese history, with Shu Qi and Chang Chun playing the lead couple in each segment. A Time for Love 1966. Set in 1966 in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, during a period of relative freedom compared to mainland China, the story follows Chun, a young soldier about to be deployed, and Mei, a pool hall hostess. Their gentle, tentative romance unfolds through fleeting encounters, missed connections, and longing, all set to nostalgic pop music like Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. A Time for Freedom 1911. Set in Dadaoshing, Taipei, in 1911 during the Japanese occupation of Taiwan. This silent film-inspired segment centers on a courtesan and her relationship with a political activist and writer. The courtesan yearns for freedom by becoming his concubine, but he is too devoted to his political cause to reciprocate. A Time for Youth 2005. Set in contemporary Taipei in 2005, this story follows Jing, an epileptic club singer involved in a complicated love triangle with her female lover and a male photographer. Shu Qi won the Best Actress award at 42nd Golden Horse Award with these amazing performances in 3 times. The Assassin 2015. This film marked third collaboration between Shu Qi and director Hou, set in 9th century China during the waning years of the Tang dynasty. The story follows Ni Yinyang, who was abducted as a child and trained by the nun Jackson to become a highly skilled assassin, specializing in eliminating corrupt officials. Despite her formidable abilities, Yinyang's compassion surfaces when she spares a target in front of his young son. Jackson punishes her with a ruthless assignment. She is sent on a deeply personal mission: return to her homeland and assassinate Tianjian, the military governor of Weibo, and her cousin, to whom she was once betrothed. Yinyang's assignment is complicated by her lingering feelings for Tianjian and the political and familial ties that bind them. Her struggle is not only with her target but also with her own conscience, as she must choose between duty and personal emotion. The narrative unfolds with minimal dialogue, focusing on Yinyang's internal conflict and the intricate world of Tang dynasty politics. With the performance of Ni, Shu Qi earned her the Best Actress award at the 10th Asian Film Awards. Some other notable works: The Transporteur 2002. Shu Qi plays the female lead, Lei Kuai. Her character is a mysterious woman who becomes entangled with Frank Martin, a professional driver and courier for hire with a strict set of rules. Lei Kuai is discovered by Frank in the trunk of a car during one of his deliveries, which sets off the main plot of the film. As the story unfolds, she reveals herself to be resourceful and courageous, playing a crucial role in unraveling a human trafficking operation. Shu Qi's role in The Transporteur marked her first foray into the American market. The Fooliage 2003. The story is set during the 1970s in China and centers on the emotional lives of sent-down youth during the Cultural Revolution. Shu Qi stars as the Xingyu, a young, educated woman who becomes involved in a complex love triangle. On her way back from a family visit, Xingyu meets Liu Siming, a rebellious and passionate young man. Despite being the girlfriend of her childhood friend Yuan Dingguo, Xingyu finds herself drawn to Siming. Her attempts to mediate between the two men only intensify the rivalry and her own emotional turmoil, leading her into a forbidden and passionate relationship with Siming. Shu Qi's performance was widely acclaimed, earning her Best Actress awards from both the Shanghai Film Critics Awards and the China Film Directors Guild. Journey to the West, Conquering the Demons 2013. The story is a loose prequel to the classic Chinese novel, focusing on the early adventures of the Buddhist monk Xuanzang as he attempts to rid the world of demons and come to terms with the meaning of love and enlightenment. Shu Qi stars as Miss Duan, a fierce, skilled, and independent demon hunter. Miss Duan falls hopelessly in love with Xuanzang, pursuing him with a mix of comedic persistence and genuine affection. Her attempts to win his heart provide much of the film's humor and pathos, as Xuanzang, committed to Buddhist ideals, struggles with the concept of lesser love versus spiritual enlightenment. Critics widely praised Shu Qi's energetic and charismatic performance, noting her ability to balance physical action, slapstick comedy, and emotional vulnerability. Achievement and legacy. From a low starting point, through incredible effort and training, Shu Qi has risen and widely regarded as one of the most successful Taiwanese actresses of all time. She has received 3 Hong Kong Film Awards and 2 Golden Horse Awards among many other awards. Shu Qi has rarely acted in films in recent years. At the end of September last year, she finished filming her first feature film, Girl, which will be ready for release in 2025. Hopefully in the future, we can see more of Shu Qi in films, especially those directed by director Hou Hsiao-hsien.